Welcome back to East Texas Now. Joined with us here at the desk is a special guest. Please help me to welcome Jared Schaller from Moody Gardens. Jared, thanks for joining us.
Of course. It's awesome to be here.
Oh, I am so excited to have this chat. It sounds like there's a ton of fun stuff to do down the pipeline when it comes to East Texas families planning for spring break. But before we get into the details there, can you give us a little overview about what Moody Gardens is and where you guys are located?
Well, for those unfamiliar with Moody Gardens, we're about 3.5 hours from Tyler. Just head towards Houston. Once you hit 45, you just keep going. You'll hit a causeway. You'll see some beautiful water. Then you'll see 3 big pyramids on an island, and you're like, what is this? And then you reached Moody Gardens.
You have reached Moody Gardens. That's hilarious. So tell us, you're in Tyler and Lufkin, Nacogdoches area, Deep East Texas, and then our counterparts up here, just kind of spreading the word of what's to come regarding spring break?
Yes, most definitely. We believe in, going across all of Texas, just making sure, y'all remember we're here,
A Texas attraction. I love it. Well, we are in the middle. Parents, friends, groups of all ages here are in the middle of trying to plan spring break. So it is always nice to have a Texas destination that you can look to, specifically knowing each activity that you can do. And there's multiple activities. So give us a little preview, a little highlight. What is to come this spring break at Moody Gardens?
Well, we have a new exhibit and a new film opening just in time for spring break at Moody Gardens. Our new exhibit, we went a little different this year. It's called the Art of Music Experience. Record album covers, they used to be like a thing where you went to the record store to go see, okay, what's on the front cover? So like 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. We wanted to tell the behind the scenes stories of how your favorite record album covers came to be. So like Madonna, David Bowie. A lot of people don't know hundreds of people work on these album record covers. So we actually have it from their perspective and what it took to put it together.
I mean, we're looking at some of the behind the scenes here, the lasting impressions, and this looks incredible.
That's our new film, actually.
Oh!
And so the cool thing with lasting impressions is it's basically 100 different pieces of art. Now, you go to a museum, you go to an encyclopedia, it's flat. It's really cool to see. This film, using 3D technology, it actually takes you inside the painting. So it's like a little walkthrough 3D style. It's really cool, 100 in all. It's about a 40-minute film. It's really just Van Gogh's Starry Night. And you actually get to go inside that, walk through there, and you're like, oh, it's kind of creepy a little bit, but it's cool.
It's immersive.
Yes.
It is absolutely immersive. That sounds incredible here. Now, I do know, like I said, us parents are looking for stuff that can keep the kids entertained. That would definitely keep me entertained. But is there something for Moody Gardens specific to kids?
Yes, we're actually doing 2 spring break kids camps this year. The first is our Pyramid Kids Camp. It's for kids kindergarten through 8th grade. The cool thing about this camp, if you have a kid who's interested in learning about animals, becoming a veterinarian, a marine biologist, anything under the sun, you get to play arts and crafts, games, do science experiments. And the really cool thing is you get to meet so many different animals, like penguins, and then you also get to speak with the biologist, what it takes to care for these animals. So it's a really great opportunity for kids.
Wow, that is incredible. I saw those kids waddling like penguins there, and I know that is some of my son's favorite pastime. His favorite impression to do is of a penguin. So I can tell you the kids do love any and all things penguins, but it's also really cool that they can have a conversation with the people behind it, right?
Yes.
The experts, the
Yes.
people that will inspire them as they continue to learn in their science class, or even inspire them to take a professional career at something regarding what kid has never said, I want to be a marine biologist, right?
Yes, because we actually have hundreds of biologists who love what they do. They
Wow.
also go across the globe for research projects. It's a really cool opportunity to be like, is this something I really want to do, or maybe not?
That is incredible, and I hear that it's not just the kids. While the kids are talking to the biologists and seeing the penguins, that kind of thing, parents actually have something that is a little bit more for them as well, right?
Well, the cool thing about that is, the kids are away 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.
Wow.
So if you treat this like a vacation, it's a great opportunity. Parents can go out and explore Galveston Island. The beach is 5 minutes away. You can go to Pleasure Pier. You can go to the Strand for some shopping. Or if you just want to stay at Moody Gardens, of course, we have a spa, several restaurants. We just try to make it easy, basically an escape from your daily life.
It looks like an oasis. I mean, and then of course the whole family, right?
Yes.
We have it. Oh yeah, there you go. There's the spa that you were talking
Seven
about.
Seas Spa.
The absolute escape from daily life and fantastic cuisine. Now, obviously, Moody Gardens. We were just looking at the very hotel-like amenities, and it is a hotel for all intensive purposes. I heard that there's something special, something specific for spring break. Yes, can you tell us what that is?
Yes, we're doing 2 different tours this year, or 2 different hotel packages, actually, sorry. The first is our Penguin Encounter hotel package. So a family of 4 gets to meet a penguin one-on-one. They get to participate in enrichment activities. They get to like painting with a penguin, and then they get to speak with the biologist to really learn about, what it's like to care for penguins, what they're like in the wild, all of that cool, interesting stuff.
You said painting with a penguin?
Painting
what
with a
does
penguin.
that look like?
Well, with a lot of penguins that can't be released or anything, you have to have enrichment activities that keep them entertained. So we recently had a viral video where a penguin, you just place out the paint, put out some canvas, and then they waddle across, and then they make these squawking sounds. It's the craziest thing, and they love doing it.
I think I've seen that video. That's why I wanted to double check. I see some monkeys happening here. Let's rewind this.
That's
what
in our
is
rainforest
this?
pyramid. And
Okay.
everything in our rainforest pyramid, except for our ocelot and our Komodo dragons, they can interact with guests. You'll have them follow you actually through the 1.5-hour walk through our rainforest pyramid. So it's just a great opportunity just to see. It takes you through several different rainforests across 3 different continents. So it's just a really great learning experience. It's really cool.
It looks it.
And the cool thing is we also have a pre-opening tour with our hotel.
Okay.
So it actually lets you inside like the rainforest pyramid or the aquarium pyramid. And the cool thing, you may think it sounds boring, it's like during our cleaning/feeding hours, but that's when the animals are the most active.
Oh yeah.
So that's when, guests actually get to see the animals up close and personal, going for that snack or just going wild while somebody's cleaning their cage. A diver in one of our 900,000-gallon water tank actually brought up a shark egg to show the guest.
Wow.
And a lot of people are like, wait, sharks have eggs? And
that
some
was my
sharks
question.
do. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. That's incredible.
I'm not an expert, though, but yes, some do.
I mean, I'm learning things as we're talking and previewing what's to happen. So here are the dates, y'all. I want to make sure that we get this here. Moody Gardens Spring Break Tour. We have the Art of Music experience, lasting impressions 3D. We talked about the kids camp, hotel options, the guided tours, the pool, all the golf camps. Sounds like an incredible thing. So it looks like we've covered an array of what is happening here. Let us know, is there anything that we haven't covered that you want East Texas Now viewers to know when it comes to Moody Gardens?
Well, the good thing about the golf camps, because I totally blipped on that, but it's for kids who just either want to learn more about golf or you think you have the next Tiger Woods. We have one of the top-rated golf courses in Texas. A lot of people forget Moody Gardens has a golf course, and it's just a great opportunity to learn on the green. I can't golf or anything.
But it sounds like there's a class for you.
Yes,
it sounds
March
like there's
12th
a camp
through the
for you.
14th for kids, and it's a great opportunity to learn.
That is incredible. All right, once again, Jared Schaller, thank you so much for coming in and having a conversation with us, previewing everything Moody Gardens has to offer for your next spring break vacation. Jared, thanks for coming in. This is exciting.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. From there, we are going to go ahead, take a short break. We'll get right back to news coverage here when we return. Stay tuned. You're watching East Texas Now.